Oh boy. First Toys R Us, now GameStop. Do you believe this stuff? Now, for those who don't know, I started going to GameStop before it was called GameStop. Back when it was called Babbage's. I've got the Wikipedia page for GameStop open right here. And this was the golden era, man. And it's funny, next to Babbage's they have Software Etc., which was another company. They actually merged together, Babbage's and Software Etc., and then they got sold to somebody else, and then somebody else, and so on, up until... I love the way the article's structured here. GameStop's successful years. Oh, apparently Barnes & Noble bought them. Decline. Now, I remember seeing them all as Babbage's, and then somewhere around 2000, the stores started rebranding themselves, and I went into one that had been a Babbage's. I think it was in Knoxville, and I was like, didn't this used to be a Babbage's? He's like, yeah, you know, some of the stores were just kind of getting our branding here, changing names. It's still the same store. I used to buy video games. I used to buy anime at Babbage's, and then later GameStop. Like, that's how old school this is. Go in and drop $100 on a box set of anime. You know, it's like that's where I got like all the Slayer series that I own. All that kind of stuff came out of GameStop because you couldn't buy it in other stores. Another great chain was Hastings, which I went to. Not the Battle of Hastings, thank you. The store. Defunct retailer. I was in Kentucky, and I was going to go to the Hastings in the town there that I happened to be at, and it was gone. And that's when I saw, like, they went bankrupt. They're gone. They're just gone. Holy moly. It's amazing how this stuff happens. So yeah, GameStop. Like, after GameStop became a thing, you know, I got cool stuff at Hastings where I would buy anime. In fact, thinking about it, I think my first set of DVDs, Record of Lodos War, or Lodos War, however you want to pronounce that, came from a Hastings. I bought the DVD player at Walmart, of all places. You believe that? Oh. Anyway. So GameStop is going out of business. GameStop is going out of business. Like most brick-and-mortar retailers, heightened competition from online companies, including Amazon. I don't know what this video is, but I can't close it, apparently. Can I pause it? Oh, wait, there's an X. No, X. There we go. This is insane. They essentially have a monopoly. Let me repeat that. They essentially have a monopoly, and they're going out of business. How does that happen? In what world does that happen? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't see how a company that has a captive market, even with online competition, you know, all the online stores, Sony with its PlayStation Network store, Xbox with the online Xbox store, like even with that stuff going on, there's so much physical media that people buy. Like if I buy a console game and it's available on disc, I go buy the disc. The only online games I buy the only games I buy online are ones that I can't get on disc and stuff on Steam and GOG. So PC games, because PC game media just doesn't do it for me. It doesn't seem nearly as fun to collect as console games do. There's so many on like PC games, you know. Oh, this is insane. I've spent so much time in Babbage's, in Software Etc., in Walden Soft. What was up with Walden Soft? That was a... chain also ran a video game and software chain named Walden Software. The chain was liquidated in bankruptcy. That's insane. That is so crazy to me. There was a Walden Soft in the mall I used to go to in Lexington, Kentucky. I would spend so much time in there. I thought Walden Soft was actually related to GameStop because that place had been a Software Etc. I don't even know, man. I don't even know. It's Toys R Us, right? Toys R Us is going away. That's like a stalwart bulwark of my childhood. And now GameStop, the former Babbage's, which was a much better name, by the way. Babbage's was an awesome name, referencing one of the great thinkers in computing. Like, that was a great name. Going away. Will the chain stay open? Will somebody buy it? I don't know. Would you buy it? I don't know that I would. And this is funny because I would swear that I just read that they were going to do a thing where they were going to sell comic books in GameStop. Hold on, let me see if I can find an article on that. GameStop comic books. Yeah, here's a article from comicbook.com. GameStop to start selling comic books. They're making a big change here. They're going to become nerd central like Hastings was. This is from June 6th. This is just 2 weeks ago. They're going out of business. 2 weeks ago. Today. Going out of business. I don't even know. I don't even know. Like, what's up with that stuff? Sometimes I feel like the world's mad. And then I realize, no, it's just there's lots of companies out there with really inept management. There's a phrase, I don't remember who to attribute it to, but it's something like, just imagine that any large bureaucratic organization is actually being run by a cabal of its enemies, and you'll understand the decisions it makes. And that seems so true for stuff like this. It really does. Leaked images show several. Let's go to Bleeding Cool. God help me, I'm going to... Wait. Here's some linked images. Comics. Batman, Black Panther, Cable. Hey. That's not the John Malin run of Cable. You should get the good stuff in, guys. We can learn from this tribal knowledge. We partnered with Diamond. Also, they're getting them through Diamond. Oh, with spinner racks. They're bringing spinner racks back. You know what? I might have to go to my local GameStop and just see this. This is insane. This should not have been allowed to happen. This is... Disney's big enough. It doesn't need to get bigger. But GameStop's going out of business. Disney's getting bigger. The people that sell Disney stuff going out of business. You figure it out. I can't figure it out. I don't know what's going on with this world anymore. Everything's insane. You all have a great day. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Like, I'm mind blown that GameStop is going out of business. On top of everything else. On top of everybody else that's going out of business. It's absolutely crazy to me. I mean, it's been a long time coming, right? I'm sure if I had a graph, you could, like, chart the decline of physical media sales. But even so, going out of business. That's a big deal. Bye-bye.